Now, fair Hippolyta, our wedding hour draws on apace. 4 happy days bring in another moon. But oh, methinks how slow this old moon wanes. She lingers my desires like a step dame or a dowager, long withering out a young man's revenue.
4 days will quickly steep themselves in night. 4 nights will quickly dream away the time, and then the moon, like to a silver bow now bent in heaven, shall behold the night of our solemnities.
Go, fill a state, stir up our household youths to merriments, awake the pert and nimble spirit of mirth, turn melancholy forth to funerals. The pale companion is not for our pomp. Hippolyta, I wooed thee with my soul. I won thy love doing thee injuries, but I will wed thee in another king, with pomp, with triumph, and with reveling. Oh!
Happy with Theseus? Oh, our renowned Duke.
Thanks, Aegeus. What's the news with thee?
Full of vexation come I with complaint against my child, my niece, Hermia. Oh, stand forth, Demetrius. My noble lord, this man hath my consent to marry her. Stand forth, Lysander. And my gracious Duke, this man hath bewitched the bosom of my child.
What? Really? Me?
Thou, Lysander, thou hast given her rhymes and interchanged love tokens with my child. Thou hast by moonlight at her window sung, with feigning voices, verses of feigning love. Thou hast filched my daughter's heart. And my gracious Duke, be it so she will not hear before your grace, consent to marry with Demetrius. I beg the ancient privilege of our land. As she is mine, I may dispose of her, which shall be either to this gentleman or to her death.
What?
According to our law, immediately provided in that case.
What say you,
Hermia,
Hermia? Be advised, fair maid. To you, your uncle should be as a god. Demetrius is a worthy gentleman.
so is Lysander.
In himself he is. But in this kind, wanting your uncle's voice, the other should be held the worthier.
And would my uncle look but with my eyes?
Rather your eyes must with my judgment look.
I do entreat your grace to pardon me. I know not by what power I am made bold, nor how it may concern my modesty in such a presence here to plead my thoughts. But I beseech your grace that I may know the worst that may befall me in this case, if I refuse to wed Demetrius.
Either to die the death, or to abjure forever the society of men. Therefore, fair Hermia, question your desires. Know of your youth. Examine well your blood whether, if you yield not to your uncle's choice, you can endure the life of a nun. For I to be in shady cloister, mute, to live a barren sister all your life, chanting faint hymns to the cold fruitless moon.
So will I grow, so live, so die, my lord. Or I will yield my virgin patent up unto his lordship, whose unwished yoke my soul consents not to give sovereignty.
Take time to pause. And by the next new moon, the wedding day betwixt my love and me, for everlasting bond of fellowship, upon that day, either prepare to die for disobedience to your father,
My lord,
I'd rather mean your uncle, or wed Demetrius as he would. Or on Diana's altar to protest for austerity and single life. Or
Relent, sweet Hermia. And Lysander, yield thy grace, title to my certain right.
You ever uncle's love, Demetrius? Let me have Hermia's. You marry him.
Scornful Lysander, true he hath my love, and what is mine, my love shall render him. And she is mine. And all my right of her I do estate unto Demetrius.
I am, my lord, as well derived as he is, as well possessed. My love is more than his, my possessions as fairly ranked, if not with vantage, as Demetrius. and what is more than all these boasts can be? I'm beloved of beauteous Hermia. Why should I not then exercise my right? Demetrius, I'll avouch it to his head. Made love to Nether's only son, Helenus.
What?
And won his soul. And he, poor man, dotes in idolatry, devoutly dotes upon this spotted and inconstant man.
I must confess that I have heard so much.
Hermia.
Hermia. Look, you arm yourself to fit your fancies to your uncle's will. Or else, the ancient laws of our lands yields you up, which by no means we may extenuate to death or to a vow of single life. Aegis and Demetrius, go along.
With duty and desire we follow you, my lord.
Come, Hippolyta, my love. What cheer, my love?
How now, my love? Why is your cheek so pale? How chance the roses there do fade so fast?
Be like for want of rain, which I could well grant them from the tempest of my eyes.
Ay, me. For aught that I could ever read, could ever hear by tale or history, course of true love never did run smooth. But either it was different in blood,
Oh, cross. Too high to be enthralled, too low?
or else it was misgrafted in respect of years,
Oh, spite. Too old to be engaged, too young.
or else it stood upon the choice of friends.
Oh, hell. To choose love by another's eyes.
Or, if there were a sympathy in choice, war, death, or sickness did lay siege to it, making it momentary as a sound, short as a dream, swift as a shadow, brief as the lightning in the gollied night, that in a spleen unfolds both heaven and earth. And ere a man had power to say, behold, the jaws of darkness do devour it up. So quick, right things come to confusion.
If then true lovers have been ever crossed, it stands as an edict in destiny. Then let us teach our child patience, because it is a customary cross. As due to love as thoughts and dreams and sighs, wishes and tears poor fancies follow us.
A good persuasion.
Oh, therefore hear me, Lysander. I have a widow aunt and dowager of great revenue, and she hath no child. Her house is remote 7 leagues, and she respects me as her only daughter. There, the sharp ancient law cannot pursue us.
There! Hermia, may I marry thee?
Yeah. If thou lovest me, steal forth from thy dormitory house, and in the wood a league without the town.
Where I did meet thee once, with Helenus.
There will I wait for thee.
My sweet Hermia, I swear to thee by Cupid's strongest bow, by his best arrow with the golden head, by the simplicity of Venus's doves, by all the promises that men ever swore.
In number more than ever women spoke.
In that same place where thou hast appointed me, tomorrow truly will I stay for thee.
Keep promise, love. Look! Here comes Helenus! Sweet fair Helenus, wither away.
Ah, call you me fair? That fair again unsay. Demetrius loves your fair. Oh, happy fair. Your eyes are lodestars, your tongue sweet air, more tunable than lark to shepherd's ear. When wheat is green, when hawthorn birds appear, were the world mine, Demetrius being baited, the rest I'll give to be to you translated. Oh, teach me, teach me. With what art you sway the motion of Demetrius' heart.
I frown upon him, yet he loves me still.
Oh, that your frowns would teach my smiles such skill.
I give him curses, yet he gives me love.
Oh, that my prayers could such a fiction move.
The more I hate him, the more he follows me.
The more I love, the more he hateth me.
His folly, Helenus, is no fault of
Huh.
mine. Take comfort. Demetrius shall no longer see my face.
You?
Lysander and myself will fly this place.
What? Ah! Oh, selfie.
For this time I did Lysander see, seemed this place a paradise to me. Oh, then what traces of my love do dwell that he hath turned to heaven and to hell.
Yes, selfie. Mwah.
Helen, to you our minds we will unfold.
Tomorrow night, when Phoebe doth behold her silver visage in the silvery glass, a time that lovers' flights doth still conceal,
From this city's gates have we devised to steal,
Oh.
and in the wood.
where often you and I upon faint primrose beds were wont to lie, emptying our bosom of the council sweet.
There my Hermia and myself shall meet, and then turn our eye away from here, to seek new friends and strange companies.
Farewell, sweet playfellow. Pray thou for us, and good luck grant thee thy Demetrius. Keyword, Lysander, we must starve our sight from lovers' food till morrow deep midnight.
I will, my Hermia. Elenus, adieu. As you and him, come on. Demetrius, dote on you.
Just come.
Okay.
How happy some over some other can be. Through this city, I'm thought as attractive as she. But what of that? Demetrius thinks not so. Before Demetrius looked on Hermia's estate, he hailed down oaths that he was only mine. But when this hail some heat from Hermia felt, he dissolved, and showers of oaths did melt. Oh! Oh. I will go tell him of fair Hermia's flight. So in the wood will he tomorrow night pursue her. And for this intelligence, if I have thanks, it is a dear expense. Wow. But here it mean I to enrich my pain, to have his sight thither and back again. Yay!
लवकर सर्कल एक दिन ठीक से कर यार एक दिन Is all our company here?
actor by actor, according to the script. Hey!
Aika! Here is the scroll of everyone's name which is thought fit through all our city to play in our interlude before the Duke and the Duchess on his wedding day!
First, good Peter Quinn, say what the play treats on, then read the names of the actors, and so grow to a point.
Our play is the most lamentable comedy and the most cruel death of Pyramus and Thisbe.
Hey, it's a very good piece of work, I assure you. And a merry. Now, good Peter Quinn, read forth your actors. Actors, spread yourselves.
Answer as I call you. Nicola Bottom, the weaver.
Ready. Name what part I am for and proceed.
You, Nicola Bottom, are set down for Pyramus.
Pyramus! What is Pyramus? A lover or a tyrant?
A lover that kills himself, most gallant for love.
This will ask of some tears in the true performing of it. If I do it, let the audience look to their eyes, for I will move storms. I will condole in some measure. To the rest yet, my chief humor is for a tyrant. Oh, I could play Hercules is rarely, or a part to tear a cat in to make all split. The raging rocks and shivering shocks shall break the locks of prison gates, and Phoebus's car shall shine from far and make and mar the foolish fates. This was lofty. Wait, now call the rest of the players.
Francis Flute, the bellows mender.
Here, Peter, please.
Flute, you must take Thisbe on you.
What is Thisbe? A wandering knight?
Thisbe, Deva, Thisbe is the lady that Pyramus must love.
Nay, Faith, let not me play a woman. I have a beard coming.
Kapre, that is all one. You shall play it in a mask, and you may speak as small as you will.
And I may hide my face. Let me play Thisbe too. I'll speak in a monstrous little voice. Thisbe, Pyramus lover dear, thy Thisbe dear, and lady dear.
No, you must play Pyramus and eat flute to Thisbe.
Well, proceed.
Robin Starveling, the tailor. Oh, designer hai hum. That's Ray. Robin Starveling, you must play Thisbe's mother. Tom Snout, the tinker. Tom Snout, you must play Pyramus's father. And myself, Thisbe's father. Oh, Snug the joiner. You, the lion's born. And I hope here is a play, Pitten.
Have you the lion's part written? Pray you if it be. Give it me, for I'm slow of study.
Hey, you may do it extempore. It is nothing but roaring.
Extempore, what?
Hey, improvise.
Let me play the lion's part too. I will roar you that I will make any man's heart good to hear me. I will roar you that I will make the Duke say, let her roar again. Let her roar again.
Hey, Annie, you should do it too terribly. You would fright the Duchess and the ladies, guarantee. Then they would shriek. And then that would be enough to hang us all.
Oh, that would hang us all, every mother.
I grant you, friends, if you were to fright the ladies out of their wits, they would have no more discretion but to hang us. But, I will aggravate my voice so that I will roar you as gently as a sucking dove. I will roar you as it were any nightingale.
You can play no part but Pyramus. For Pyramus is a sweet-faced man.
No.
A proper man, as one shall see in a summer's day. A most lovely, gentleman-like man. Therefore, you must play Pyramus.
Well, I will undertake.
Yay!
What beard were I best to play it in?
What you will?
I will play it in your straw color beard.
Huh?
Or your orange thorny beard. Hi, your purple ingrain beard. Or your strange crown color beard, the parfait yellow.
Actors, here are your parts. For I am to entreat you, request you, desire you to call them by tomorrow night. Improvise! Honey, meet me in the palace wood a mile without the town by moonlight. There we will rehearsal. For if we meet in the city, we will be dogged with company. Honey, our device is known to all. In the meanwhile, I will draw a bill of property such as our play wants. Shakespeare Rao. I pray you, fail me not.
We will meet, and there we may rehearse most obscenely and courageously. Hey, take pains. Be perfect. Adieu! Take the Duke's Oak, we meet. Yes! Enough. Hold or cut bowstrings. Yeah.
How now, spirit? Whither wander you?
Over hill, over dale, through a bush, through a briar, over park, over pale, through a flood, through a fire. I do wander everywhere, swifter than the moon's sphere. And I saw the fairy queen to dew her orbs upon the green, the farewell, the love of spirits. I'll be gone. Our queen and all her elves come here anon.
The king doth keep his revels here tonight. Take heed, the queen come not within his sight. For Oberon is passing fell and rat, as she, as her attendant, hath a lovely boy, stolen from an Indian king. She never had so sweet a changeling, and jealous Oberon would have the child, knight of his train, to trace the forests wild. But she, perforce, withholds the loved boy, crowns him with flowers, and makes him all her joy. And now they never meet in grove or green, by fountain clear and spangled starlight sheen. But they do swear that all their elves for fear creep into acorn cups and hide them there.
Either I mistake your shape, or making quiet, or else you're the shrewd and knavish sprite. Hello, Robin Goodfellow? Hobgoblin call you? Or sweet Puck? You do their work, and they shall have good luck. Are not you he?
Thou speakest aright. I am that merry wanderer of the night. I jest to Oberon and make him smile when I a fat and bean-fed horse beguile. Nay, neighing in likeness of a filly foal, sometime lurk I in a gossip's bowl, in very likeness of a roasted crab. And when she drinks, against her lips I bob, and on her wither dew I pour the ale. The wisest aunt telling the saddest tale. Sometime for 3-foot stool mistake it me, then slip I from her bum down topple she. and Taylor cries and falls into a cough, then the whole choir hold their hips and laugh, and waxen in mirth, and knees, and swear a merrier hour was never wasted there. But room fairy, here comes Oberon!
And here comes the queen!
Would that she be gone?
Ill-met by moonlight, proud Titania.
What? Jealous Oberon? Fairies, skip hence. I have forsworn his bed and company.
Tarry, rash wanton. Am not I thy lord?
Then I must be thy lady. But I know when thou hast stolen away from fairyland and in the shape of a human sat all day playing on pipes of corn and versing love to our Morris Phillida. Why art thou here come? From the farthest steep of India, but that, forsooth, the bouncing Amazon. Your buskinged mistress and your warrior love to Theseus must be wedded, and you come to give their bed joy and prosperity.
How canst thou, thus for shame, Titania, glance at my credit with a bolter? Knowing I know thy love to Theseus, didst not thou lead him through the glimmering night from the city to your bed?
This is the forgery of jealousy. And never, since the middle summer spring, met we on hill and dale, forest or mead, by paved fountain or by rushy brook, or in the beached margin of the sea to dance our ringlets to the whistling wind, but with thy broads thou hast disturbed our sport. Therefore the winds, piping to us in vain as in revenge, have sucked up from the sea contagious fogs, which falling in the land hath every pelting river made so proud that they have overborne their continents. The moon, the governess of floods, pale in her anger, washes all the air that rheumatic diseases do abound. And there at this distemperature we see the seasons alter, and the mazed world, by their increase, knows not which is which. And this same progeny of evils stems from our debate, from our dissension. We are their parents and original.
Do you amend it then? It lies in you. Why should Titania cross her Oberon? I do but beg a little changeling boy to be my henchman.
Set your heart at rest. The fairyland boy is not the child of me. His mother was a votaress of my order. And in the spiced Indian air by night, full often had she gossiped by my side, and sat with me on Neptune's yellow sands, marking the embarked traders on the flood. When we have laughed to see the sails conceive and grow big-bellied in the wanton wind. But she, pretty and with swimming gait following. Her womb then rich with my young squire would imitate, and sail upon the land to fetch me trifles and return again, as from a voyage rich with merchandise. But she, being mortal, of that boy did die. And for her sake do I rear up the boy. And for her sake I will not part with him.
How long within this wood intend you stay?
Perchance till after Theseus's wedding day. If you will patiently dance in our rounds and watch our moonlight revels, come with us. If not, shun me and I will spare your haunts.
Give me that boy, and I will go with thee.
Not for thy fairy kingdom. Fairies, away! We shall chide down right if I longer stay.
Well, go thy way. Thou shalt not from this grow till I torment thee for this injury. My gentle Puck. Come hither.
Huh?
Come hither. Thou? Thou rememberest, since once I sat upon a promontory and heard a mermaid on a dolphin uttering such dulcet and harmonious breath that the rude sea grew civil at her song, and certain stars shot madly from their spheres to hear the sea maid's music?
I remember.
That very time I saw, but thou couldst not. Flying between the cold moon and the earth, Cupid, all armed, a certain aim he took at a fair virgin throned by West, and loosed his love shaft smartly from his bow, as it should pierce 100,000 hearts. And marked I where this bolt of Cupid fell.
Where? Where?
It fell upon a little western flower, before milk white, now purple with love's wound, and maidens call it love in idleness. Fetch me that flower, the herb I showed thee once, the juice of it on sleeping eyelids laid will make or man or woman or fairy madly dote upon the next live creature that it sees. Fetch me that flower, and be thou here again ere the Leviathan can swim a league.
I'll put a girder round about the earth in 40 minutes.
Having once this flower, I'll watch Titania while she's asleep and drop the liquor of it in her eyes. And the next thing then she, waking, looks upon, be it lion, bear, or wolf, or a bull, on a meddling monkey, or on a busy ape. She will pursue it with the soul of love. And ere I take this charm from off her sight, as I can take it with another herb, and make her render her boy to me. But who comes here? I am invisible. I will overhear their conference, though.
There is Lysander and beauteous Hermia. The one I'll stay and the other state me. Thou toldst me they were stolen unto this wood, and here am I, and wood within this wood, because I cannot meet my Hermia. Hence, get thee gone, and follow me no more.
Oh, you draw me, you hard-hearted adamant. And yet you draw not iron, for my heart is true as steel. Leave you your power to draw, and I shall have no power to follow you.
Do I entice you? Or do I speak you fairly? Or rather, do I not in plainest truth tell you, I do not, nor I cannot love?
And even for that do I love you the more. I'm your spaniel, Demetrius.
Oh!
The more you beat me, I'll fawn on you. Spurn me, strike me, neglect me, lose me, only give me lose for to follow you. Ah, what worse a place can I beg in your love, and yet a place of high respect with me, than to be used as you use your dog.
You tempt too much the hatred of my spirit, for I'm sick when I do look on thee.
And I'm sick when I look not on you.
Oh. You do impeach your modesty too much to leave the city and commit yourself into the hands of one that cannot love you. To trust the opportunity of night and the ill counsel of a desert place with the rich birth of your virginity.
Your virtue is my privilege, and for that it's not night when I do see your face.
I'll run from thee and hide me in the brakes and leave thee to the mercy of a wild beast.
Ah, the wildest have not such a heart as you. Run when you will, and story shall be changed.
I'll not stay at thy questions. Let me go. Or if thou follow me, do not believe, but I shall do the mischief
in the temple, in the town, in the field, you do me mischief. Fight, Demetrius. Your wrongs do set a scandal on our sex.
Fare thee well, nymph. Ere he do leave this grove, thou shalt fly him, and he shall seek thy love. Welcome, wanderer. Hast thou the flower there?
Flower? Flower!
I pray thee, give it me. I know a bank where the wild thyme blows, where jasmine and nodding violet grows, quite over-canopied with luscious honeysuckle, with sweet musk roses, and with eglantine, and there sleeps Titania some time of the night, lulled in flowers with dances and delight. And there the snake throws her enamel skin with reed wide enough to wrap a fairy in. And with the juice of this, I'll streak her eyes and make her full of hateful fantasies. Take thou some of it. And seek through this grove. A sweet gentleman is in love with a disdainful youth. Anoint his eyes, but do it when the next thing he espies may be the gentleman. Thou shalt know him by the city garments he hath on. Effect it with some care, and look thou meet me ere the first cock crow.
Fear not, my lord, your servant shall do so.
Come, now a roundel and a fairy song. And some keep back the clamorous owl that nightly hoots and wonders at our quaint spirits. Sing me now to sleep, then to your offices and let me rest.
What thou seest when thou dost wake, do it for thy true love take, love and languish for his sake. Be it ounce or bear or bull, a buffalo or boar with bristled hair, in thy eye that shall appear when thou wakest, it is thy dear. Wake when some vile thing is near.
Fair love, you faint with wandering in the wood.
And to speak troth, I have forgot our way.
What? Hermia, we'll rest us here if you think it good, and tarry for the comfort of day.
Be it so, Lysander. Find here a bed, for I upon this bank will rest my head.
Oh, one turf shall serve as pillow for us both. One heart, one bed, two bosoms, and a single throat.
Nay, good Lysander, for my sake, my dear, lie further off, do not lie so near.
Oh, no, take the sense, sweet, of my innocence. Love takes this meaning in love's conference. I mean that my heart unto yours it knits, so that but one heart we can make of it. Two bosoms interchanged with an oath, so then two bosoms and a single troth. Therefore, by your side, no bedroom me deny. For lying so, Hermia, I do not lie.
Lysander riddles very prettily, but good friend, for love and modesty, lie further off in human modesty. The sun was not so true unto the day. Thy son will have it so. Lie further off, do not lie so near.
Amen. Amen to that fair prayer say I. Here's my bed. Sleep give thee all his rest.
Good night, sweet love.
Good night.
frightened silence. Who is here? This is he. My master said, despiseth the lovely maid. And here the maiden, sleeping sound on the dank and the dirty ground. Pretty soul, she does not lie near this lack love, this kill courtesy. Child, upon thy eyes I throw all the power this charm doth owe. When thou wakest, let love forbid sleep his seat on thy eyelid. So awake when I'm gone. For I must now to Oberon.
Stay! Stay! You kill me, Demetrius.
I charge thee, hence and do not haunt me thus.
Oh, will thou in dark leave me? Do not so.
Stay. तूने रुकना है, रुक. अपन चला.
Whoa! Oh! I'm out of breath in this fond chase. The more my prayer, the lesser is my grace. Happy is Hermia, wheresoever she lies, for she hath blessed and attractive eyes. How come her eyes are so bright? Not with salt tears. If so, my eyes are oftener washed than hers. No, no, I'm as ugly as a bear. For beasts that meet me run away for fear. Oh, but who is here? Lysander. On the ground. Dead? Or asleep? I see no blood, no wound. Lysander, if you live, good sir, awake.
And run through fire for thy sweet sake. Transparent Helenus, nature shows art, that through thy bosom I see thy heart.
Oh,
Oh, where is Demetrius? How fit a name that vile word is to perish at my sword.
do not say so, Lysander, say not so. What though he loves your Hermia? Lord, what though? Yet Hermia loves you, then be content.
Content? With Hermia? No, I do repent the tedious minutes with her I spent. Not Hermia, but Helenus I love. Who would not change a raven for a dove? Reason sways the will of man, and reason says you, Helenus, you are the worthier maid. So things being young, they right not to reason, so I, also being young, was unable to reason. But now, touching the point of human skill, reason becomes the marshal to my will and directs me to your eyes, where I overlook love stories written in love's books.
Wherefore was I to this keen mockery born? When at your hands did I deserve this scorn? Is it not enough? Is it not enough, young man, that I do never, no nor never, can deserve a sweet look from Demetrius's eye? But you must flout my insufficiency. Good truth you do me wrong, good sooth you do.
Wise men say, only fools rush.
In such disdainful manner me to woo. But fare you well. Perforce, I must confess, I thought you, Lord of more true gentleness. Oh, that a soul of one man refuse should of another therefore be abused. Ah!
He sees not Hermia. Hermia, Sleep thou there, and never mayst thou come Lysander near. For as surefit of the sweetest things the deepest loathing to the stomach brings, or as heresies that men did leave are hated most by those that they did deceive. So then my surefit and my heresy of all be hated but the most by me, and all my powers address thy love and might to honor Helen and to be his knight.
Help me, Lysander, help me! Do thy best to pluck the solid serpent from my breast! I mean, for pity, what a dream was here! Methought a serpent ate my heart away, and you sat smiling at his cruel prey. Lysander? What? Removed? Lysander? Lord! Where are you? What? No sound, no word? Alack, where are you? Speak, and if you hear speak of our loves, I swoon almost in fear. No? Then I well perceive you are not mine. Either death, or you will all fight immediately.
Are we all
Bat! Here is a marvelous, convenient place for our rehearsal.
Yes, nice.
This green plot can be our stage.
Good.
And this hawthorn break our tiring house. Honey, we will do it in action as we will do it before the Duke.
Oh, Duke. I know you.
Better Quince,
What say thou, Willy Bottom?
there are things in this comedy of Pyramus and Thisbe that will never work. First, Pyramus must draw a sword to kill himself, which the ladies cannot abide. How answer you that?
Lapkin! Parlous fear, yaar.
दीदी हमको लगता है ना ये खून खराबा नाटक से बाहर करते.
Not a whit. I have a device to make all well. Write me a prologue, and let the prologue seem to say, we shall do no harm with our swords, and that Pyramus is not killed indeed. Talia! And for the more better assurance, tell them that I, Pyramus, am not really Pyramus, but Bottom the Weaver. This should put them out of fear.
Well, we will have such a prologue and it shall be written in 8 and 6.
No. Make it 2 more. Let it be written in 8 and 8.
Wait, lekin, will not the ladies be afraid of the lion?
Lion, yes.
I fear it, I promise.
See?
Actors, you must consider with yourself to bring in Bhagwan Bachai. A lion amongst ladies is the most dreadful thing. For there is not a more fearful wildfowl than a lion living, and we ought to look to it.
Oh, इसीलिए तो मैं बोल रहा हूँ यार. Therefore, another prologue must say कि lion भी lion नहीं है.
Nahi re. You must name his name, and let half his face be seen through the lion's neck. And he himself must speak through, saying thus, or to the same defect. Ladies, or fair ladies, I would wish you, or I would request you, or I would entreat you not to fear, not to tremble. Pushpa, I hate tears. If you think I come hither as a lion, it but a pity of my life. For I am a man,
as any other men are. And there indeed, let him name his name and tell them he's snug the joiner.
बात तो सही.
Well, it shall be so, but there are two hard things. That is to bring the moonlight into a chamber. For Pyramus and Thisbe, meet by moonlight.
तो check करो ना यार. Got the moon shine that night we play our play.
Calendar, check the almanac, find out moonshine.
Bottom, no network.
No network.
No network.
What have I got network?
Network.
Yes, it doth shine that night.
Selfie, Sawan. Thisbe! Why then? You may leave a casement of the great chamber window where we play open, and the moon may shine in at the casement.
Or one eye. 8 number. One must come in with a bush of thorn and a lantern. आणि म्हणावं that he comes to disfigure. म्हणजे to present the person of moonshine. अरे एक number idea है. Okay, then there is another thing. That is we must have a wall in the great chamber. For Pyramus and Thisbe says आपलं story did talking through the chink of a wall.
और आ गई हो पीटा दीवार विवार नहीं आएगा अंदर.
अरे bottom, what say you यार?
Someone must present wall, and let him have some plaster or some loam or some rough cast about him to signify wall, and let him hold his fingers thus, and through that cranny shall Pyramus and Thisbe whisper.
If that may be, then all is well.
Ya maja kalakaranno and rehearsal your part.
Yes.
Pyramus, you begin. Okay. When you have spoken your speech, enter into that break, and so every one of you according to your cue. Chala.
What hempen homespuns have we swaggering here? So near the cradle of the fairy queen? What? A play to earn? I'll be an auditor. An actor too, perhaps, if I see cause.
Speak, Pyramus. Thisbe, stand put. Chala, stand by, and action.
Thisbe, the flowers of odious.
Odors.
No, but the
Odors म्हणावं, odors.
The flowers of odors savor sweet, so had thy breath, dearest Thisbe dear. But hark, a voice! Stay thou but here a while, and by to thee will I appear.
A most stranger pyramids than ever played here. Must I speak now?
Aye, Mary, must you? For you must understand, he goes but to see a noise that he heard, and is to come again.
Most radiant Pyramus, most lily white of hue, of color like the red rose on triumphant bier, most brisk juvenile, and eke most lovely Jew, as true as horse that yet would never tire. I will meet the Pyramus at Nini's tomb.
Ninus' tomb! Baba, why you must not speak that yet? That you answer to Pyramus. You speak all your part at once, cues and all. Pyramus, enter. Your cue is past. It is never tired.
As true as horse that yet would never tire.
If I were dear Thisbe, I were only thine.
Oh, monster! Oh, strange! We are funded at this line!
I'll follow you! I'll lead you about a ride! Sometimes a horse I'll be! A headless bear! And near and bark and work and roar and burn like fire! And every time, yeehaw!
Why do they run away? I see their knavery. this is to make me a fear.
ਓਏ ਬੋਟਮ ਉਹ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਕੀ ਹੋਇਆ ਬੋਟਮ ਉਹ what do I see on thee
What do you see? You're an outside of your own, do you?
Bless thee, bottom! Bless thee! Thou art translated!
What? I see their knavery. This is to make an ass of me. To fright me if they could. But I will not stir from this place, do what they can. I will walk up and down here. And I shall sing. So they'll know that I'm not afraid! लकड़ी की काठी काठी पे घोड़ा घोड़े की दुम पे जो मारा दौड़ा 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 दुम उठा के दौड़ा
What angel wakes me from my flowery bed?
5, 6, 7, 8 लकड़ी की काठी काठी पे घोड़ा घोड़े की दुम पे जो मारा दौड़ा 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 दुम उठा के दौड़ा लकड़ी की काठी काठी पे घोड़ा घोड़े की दुम पे जो मारा दौड़ा 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 दुम उठा के
I pray thee, gentle mortal, sing again.
No.
Mine ears much enamored of thy note. So is mine eye enthralled to thy shape. And thy fair virtues force perforce doth move me on the first view to say, to swear, I love thee.
Methinks, mistress, you should have little reason for that. And to say the truth, reason and love keep little company together nowadays. ये love शब्द में क्या पढ़ रहा? Nay, I can gleek upon occasion.
Thou art as wise as thou art beautiful.
Not so neither. But if I had wit enough to get out of this forest, मेरे लिए उतना ही काफी है.
Out of this wood, do not desire to go. Thou shalt remain here, whether thou wilt or no. I am a spirit of no common rate. The summer still doth stand upon my estate, and I do love thee. Therefore go with me.
Where?
I'll give thee fairies to attend on thee, and they will fetch thee jewels from the deep and sing, while thou on pressed flowers dost sleep. And I will purge your mortal grossness so that thou shalt like an airy spirit go. Peace blossom, combat, what must I see? Ready! Where shall we go? Be kind and courteous to this gentle one. Hop in her walks and gambol in her eyes. Feed her with apricots and dewberries. Not to her elves and do her curtsies. Hey, Martin! Come, lead her to my bower. The moon, methinks, looks with a watery eye, and when she weeps, weeps every little flower, lamenting some enforced chastity.
Chastity.
Tie up my lover's tongue. Bring her silently.
Titania be awaked, then what it was that next came in her eye, that she must dote on in extremity. Here comes my messenger. How now, mad spirit? What night rule now about this haunted grove?
My mistress with a monster is in love. Near to her clothes and consecrated bower, while she was in her dull and sleeping hour, a crew of patches, rude mechanicals, that met together to rehearse a play intended for great Theseus's nuptial day. The shallowest thick-skin of that barren sort, who Pyramus presented in their sport, forsook his scene and entered in the break. When I did her at disadvantage take, an ass's knoll I fixed on her head. Haughty. And none or Thisbe must be answered, as true as the truest horse that yet would never tire. And forth my minute comes, when they him spy, they sever themselves and madly sweep the sky. So at her sight, away her fellows fly, and at our stamp, here over and over one falls, she murder cries, and help from cities calls. Their sense does weak, lost with their fears thus strong, made senseless things begin to do them wrong. I led them on in this distracted fear, and left sweet Pyramus translated there. So in that moment, when it came to pass, Titania waked, and straightway loved an ass.
This falls out better than I could devise.
Hey.
Oh! But hast thou yet lashed the youth's eyes with the love juice as I did bid thee do?
I took him sleeping, that is finished too.
Oh, yeah. Stand close, this is the same youth.
Oh, Mary Jaan, why rebuke you him that loves you so? The breath so bitter on your bitter foe.
Now I but chide, but I should use thee worse, for thou, I fear, hast given me cause to curse. If thou hast slain Lysander in his sleep, being over shoes and blood, plunge in the deep and kill me too. The sun was not so true unto the day as he to me. Would he have stolen away from sleeping Hermia? I'll believe as soon as this whole earth may be bored, and that the moon may through the center creep, and so displease her brother's noontide with the Antipodes. It cannot be, but thou hast murdered him. So should a murderer look, so dead, so grim.
So should a murderer look, and so should I, pierced through the heart with your stern cruelty. Yet you, the murderer, look as bright, as clear, as yonder Venus in her glimmering sphere.
What is this to my Lysander? Where is he? Ah, good Demetrius. Wilt thou give him to me?
Oh, Lysander, उसे मेरे कुत्ते खा गए.
Out, dog, out! Come! Thou drivest me past the bounds of maiden's patience. Hast thou slain him then? Henceforth be never numbered among men. Oh, once, tell true, even for my sake. Dost thou have looked about on being awake? And hast thou killed him while sleeping?
Come on.
Brave touch. Could not a worm, an adder, do so much? An adder did it. And with doubler tongue than thine, thou serpent never adder stung.
You
You spend your passion on a misprized moon. I'm not guilty of Lysander's blood, nor is he dead, for aught that I can tell.
I pray thee tell me that he is well.
And if I could, what should I get there for?
A privilege never to see me more. And from thy hated presence part I so, see me no more. Whether he be dead or no.
There is no following her in this here sway. Here, therefore, for a while, I will remain. So sorrow's heaviness doth heavier grow. For debt, that bankrupt doth sorrow owe, which now in some slight measure it will pay, if for his tender hair I make some stay.
What hast thou done? Thou hast mistaken quiet and laid the love juice on some true love's side. Of thy misprision must perforce ensue some true love turn, not false turn true.
Then fate overrules that one man holding trot, a million fail, confounding oath on oath.
About the wood goes swifter than the wind, and Helenus of this city look thou find, all fancy sick he is, and pale of cheer, with sighs of love that costs fresh blood dear. By some illusion, see thou bring him here. I'll charm this youth's eyes against he do appear.
I go. Look how I go. Swifter than the arrow from the Tartar's bow.
Flower of this purple dye, hit with Cupid's archery, sink in apple of his eyes. When his love he doth espy, let him shine as gloriously as the Venus of the sky. When thou wakest, if he be by, beg of him for remedy.
Captain of our fairy band, Helenus is here at hand, and the youth mistook by me, pleading for a lover's fee. Shall we their fond pageant see? Lord, what fools these mortals be!
Stand close. The noise they make will cause Demetrius to awake.
Then will two at once woo one. That must needs be sport alone, and those things do best please me that befall preposterously.
I should think that I should woo and scorn. Scorn and derision never come in tears. Look, when I vow, I weep. And vow so born in the nativity, all truth appears. How can these things in me seem scorn to you? Bearing the badge of fate to prove them true.
You do advance your cunning more and more. When truth kills truth, oh, devilish holy frame. These vows are of Hermia's. Will you give her all? Weigh oath with oath, and you will nothing to weigh. Your vows to her and me put in two scale will even weigh, and both as light as tail.
I had no judgment when to her I swore.
Oh, now none in my mind. Now you give her over.
Demetrius loves her, and he loves not you.
Oh, gosh! Gosh!
Oh, Helen! Goddess! Name! Perfect! Divine! To what, my love? Shall I compare thine eye? Crystal is muddy.
Oh!
Oh! How ripe in show! Thy lips.
Oh!
and cherries. Tempting grove, that pure, congealed, white, high tower snow, filled with eastern wind, turns to a crow. When thy holds thy hand.
No.
Oh, let me kiss.
Let me kiss.
Let me kiss. This impress of pure white, the seal of bliss.
Fight! Oh, I see. You all are bent to set against me for your merriment. If you were civil and knew courtesy, you would not do me thus much injury. Can you not hate me? As I know you do. But you must join in souls to mock me too. If you were men, as men you are in show, you would not use the gentle sword to bow and swear and superpraise my parts. When I know you hate me with your hearts.
I love you. I say, I love you.
I love you more.
I love you more than he can do.
You both are rivals and love Hermia, and now both rivals to mock Helenus. A trim exploit, a manly enterprise to conjure tears up in a poor soul's eyes with your derision. None of noble sort would so offend a virgin. And extort a poor soul's patience, all to make you sport.
You are unkind, Demetrius.
Yes!
Be not so, for you love Hermia. This you know I know, and here, with all my goodwill, with all my heart, in Hermia's love, I yield you up my part, and yours of Helenus to me bequeath, whom I didn't love, and would till my death. How you do?
Never did mockers waste more idle breath.
Lysander!
तू मेरी बात सुन तू अपनी हरमिया अपने पास रख ले मेरा उससे पहले जो भी प्यार था सब खत्म टाटा बाय बाय फिनिश
And now to Helenus. Is it home return, there to remain?
Helen, it's not so. Is Paris not the faith thou dost not know? Come on, rest to thy peril.
Whoa!
That abide.
Where thy love comes? Yonder is thy, dear.
Dark night that from the eye his function takes, the ear more quick of apprehension makes, wherein it doth impair their seeing sense, it pays the hearing double recompense. Thou art not by mine eye, Lysander, found. Mine ear I thank it brought me to thy sound. But why unkindly didst thou leave me so?
Why should he stay, when love doth press him to go?
What love could press Lysander from my side?
Lysander's love, that would not let him bide. Fair Helenus,
What?
who more engilds the night than all yon farios and eyes of light. Why seekest thou me? Could not this make thee know the hate I bear thee made me leave thee so?
It cannot be. You think not as you speak.
Oh! She is one of this confederacy. Now I perceive. They have conjoined all three to fashion this false sport in spite of me. Injurious Hermia, most ungrateful maid. Have you conspired? Have you, with these contrived, to bait me with this foul derision? Oh, is all the counsel that we two have shared, the sisters' vows, the hours that we have spent when we have checked the hasty-footed time for parting us. Oh, is all forgot. School days friendship, childhood innocence. We Hermia, like two artificial gods, have with our needles created both one flower, both on one sampler, both sitting on one cushion, both wobbling of one song, both in one key. As if our hands, our sights, our voices, our minds had been incorporate. So we grew together like to a double cherry, seeming parted, but yet an union in partition. Two lovely berries molded on one stem, So it two seeming bodies, but one heart. Two of the first, like coats in heraldry, due but to one and crowned with crest. And will you rend our ancient love asunder to join with men in scorning your poor friend? It is not friendly. It is not maidenly. Your sex as well as I may chide you for it, though I alone feel the injury.
It's okay.
I am amazed at your passionate words. I scorn you not. It seems that you scorn me.
Oh, have you not said Lysander? As in scorn? To follow me and praise my eyes and face and made your other Demetrius, who even but now did spurn me with his foot to call me goddess.
Goddess.
Nymph.
Nymph.
Divine.
Divine.
Rare, precious, celestial. Wherefore speaks it is, to him he hates. And wherefore doth Lysander deny your love, so rich within his soul, to tender me, forsooth affection, but by your setting on, by your consent. What though I be not so in grace as you, so hung upon in love, so fortunate, but miserable most, this you should pity rather than despise.
Caught in a trap. I can't walk up.
I understand not what you mean by
I do.
Calling a trap.
Persevere, counterfeit, sad look, make mouths upon me when I turn my back. Aha, wink each at other.
तुमको देखा तो ये गया तुझे देखा तो ये जाना सा.
This sport, well carried, shall be chronicled. If you have any pity, grace, or manners, you would not make me such an argument. But fare you well. It's partly my own fault, which fault or absence soon shall remedy.
Stay! Sweet Hermia, Helen, stay. My love, my life, my soul, gentle Helen.
Oh, excellent.
Do not scorn him so.
No! If she cannot entreat, I can compel. Thou canst compel no more than she entreat. Thy threats have no more strength than her weak breast. Eleanor, I love thee. By my life I do. I swear by that which I will lose to prove him false that says I love thee not.
Wow!
Oh, sir! I love thee more than he can do. If thou sayest, then withdraw. Shut up. And prove it to. Prove it. You know what? Withdraw and prove it to. Quick, come.
Lysander, where do you tend all this?
Away, you idiot! No. He'll seem to break loose. Take on, as you'd follow. But yet come not. You are a chamber. Go. And go, thou cat, thou bird, thou wild thing, let loose, or I will shake thee from me like a serpent.
Why are you grown so rude? What changes the sweet love?
Thy love? Out, Tony Tartar, out! Out, loathed medicine, oh, hated potion, hence!
Do you not jest?
Yes, so do you.
Demetrius, I'll keep my word with thee. I would I had you born, for I perceive a weak bond holds you. I'll not trust your word. What would you have me do? Huh? Strike her, hurt her, kill her dead? Although I hate her, I'll not harm her so.
What can you do me greater harm than hate? Hate me wherefore, my love? Am I not Hermia? Are you not Lysander? I'm as fair now as I was there while, since night you loved me. Yes, since night you left me. Why then you left me, or the gods forbid, in earnest shall I say?
Aye, by my life, I did. I never did desire to see thee more. Therefore, be out of hope, of question, of doubt. Be certain, nothing truer. 'Tis no jest that I do hate thee and love Helenus.
Oh!
What more day?
Oh me! You juggler!
No!
You can't get closer! You thief of love! What? Have you come by night and stolen my love?
Fine in faith. Have you no modesty, no maiden shame, no touch of bashfulness? What? Will you tear impatient answers from my gentle tongue? Fie, you counterfeit, you puppet, you!
Why so? That way goes the game. Now I well perceive that he hath made compare between our statures. He hath urged his height, and with his personage, his tall personage forsooth, he hath prevailed with him. And are you grown so high in his esteem, because I'm so dwarfish and so low? How low am I, thou painted maypole? Speak! How low am I? I am not yet so low, but that my nails can be such
I pray you, though you mock me, gentlemen, let her not hurt me. I was never cursed. I have no gift at all. His shrewishness, I'm right made for my own cowardice. Let her not strike me. You perhaps may think that she's something lower than myself, that I can match her. No.
Lower? Hark again!
Hermia, do not be so bitter with me. I evermore did love you, did ever keep your counsels, never wronged you, save that in love unto Demetrius. I told him of your stealth unto this fool. But he followed you for love, and I followed him. But he had chid me hence and threatened me to spurn me, strike me, nay, to kill me too. And now, so you will let me quite go home, will I bear my folly back and follow you no further. You see how simple and fond I am.
Why, get you gone! Who is it that hinders you?
A foolish heart that I leave here behind.
What, with Lysander?
No, with Demetrius.
Be not afraid, she shall not hold thee, Ellen. No, sir, she shall not. Thou you take her part.
Oh, she is angry. When she's angry, she's keen and shrewd. She was a vixen when she went to the school. She be but little, she is fierce.
Little? Yet again? Why would you let him flunk me thus? Let me come
No!
Get you gone! You dwarf! You minimus of hindering not grass made! You bead! You acorn! Love you. You are too officious. That scounds your services. Let her alone. Speak not of felonies. Take not his part. Or if thou dost intend never solitude she of love to him, thou shalt abide. Now she holds me not. Now, if thou darest follow, to try whose right of thine or mine lies most with Elenos. Follow? Nay. See the chat? Cheek by jowl.
Oh.
You mistress. All this coil is longer for you. Nay, go not back.
I will not trust you. I no longer stay in your cursed company. Your hands than mine are quicker for a fray. My legs are longer, though to run away.
I am amazed I know not what to say.
This is thy negligence. Still thou mistakes? Or comest thy knaveries willfully?
Believe me, King of Shadows, did not you tell me that I should know the man with the city garments he had on? And so far blameless proves my enterprise that I have anointed the young man's eyes. And so far, am I glad it sort, as this there jangling I esteem a sport?
Thou seest these lovers seek a place to fight. I therefore, Robin, overcast the night the starry welkin cover thou anon with drooping fog as black as Acheron, and lead these testy rivals so astray as one come not in another's way. Like to Lysander, sometime frame thy tongue, and stir Demetrius up with bitter wrong, and sometime rail thou like Demetrius, and from each other look thou lead them thus till o'er their brows death counterfeiting, sleep with laden legs, patty wings doth creep, and then crush this herb into Lysander's eye, whose liquor hath this virtuous property to take from thence all error with his might, and make his eyeballs roll with wonted sight. And when they next wake, all this derision shall seem a dream and a fruitless vision. And back to the city shall the lovers wend, with league whose date shall never end. Whilst I in this affair do the employ, I'll to my queen and beg her change ring boy, and then I will her charmed eye release from monsters' view, and all things shall be peace.
My fairy lord, this must be done with haste, for night swift dragons cut cloud full fast, and yonder shines Aurora's harbinger.
We are spirits of another sort. I with the morning's love have oft made sport, but notwithstanding, haste, make no delay. We must do this business yet a day.
Up and down, up and down. I will lead them up and down. I am feared in field and town. Goblin, lead them up and down. Here comes one.
Where art thou, proud Demetrius? Speak thou now.
Here, villain, drawn and ready. Where art thou?
I would be with thee straight.
Follow me then to the plainer ground.
Lysander, speak again. Thou run away, thou coward, art thou fled? झाड़ियों में छिपके बैठा फट्टू, साले दम है तो बाहर निकल.
Come, recreant. Come, thou child. I will whip thee with the rod.
There, art thou there?
Follow my voice. We'll try no manhood here.
Goes before me and still dares me on. When I come very close, then he's gone. This villain is much lighter heap than I. I followed fast, but faster did he fly. But fallen am I in dark, uneven way, and here will rest me. Come, thou gentle day, for if but once thou show me thy grave light, I'll fight Demetrius and revenge this spite.
Hey, come on. Ho, ho, ho! Coward, where art thou? Come hither, I'm here.
अब मैं नहीं आ रहा. साले तू सिर्फ मेरा मजाक बनाता है. But thou shalt bide, if ever I thy face by daylight see. Now go thy way. Oh, faintness constrained me to measure out my length on this cold bed. By day's approach, looks to be visited.
Oh, come on, man.
Weary night, oh long and tedious night, abate thy eyes. Shine come first from the east, that I may back to home by daylight, from these that my poor company detest, and sleep that sometimes shuts up sorrow's eye, and steal me awhile from mine own company.
2, 1. Come, one more. 2 of these kinds make up 4. 4, 4. Here she comes. Cursed and sad. Cupid is a knavish lad, thus to make poor females mad.
Never so weary, never so in woe, bedabbled with the dew and torn in briars. I can no further go, no further crawl. My legs can keep no pace with my desires. Here will I rest me till the break of dawn. Heaven's shield Lysander, if they mean a fray.
On the ground, sleep sound. I'll apply to your eye. Gentle lover remedy. When thou wakest, thou takest true delight in thy former lady's eye. And as the country proverb known, that every man should take his own. Jack shall have Jill, naught shall go ill. The man shall have his mare again, and all shall be well.
Sit me down upon this flowery bed, while I, thy amiable cheeks do coy, and stick musk roses in your silk smooth head, and kiss your fair large ears. My gentle joy. Where's Peace Blossom?
Ready?
Peace Blossom, scratch my head, Peace Blossom. Niche, niche. Left, left, left. Ah! Where's Monsieur Cobweb? Cobweb, Cobweb! Get you your weapons in your hand, Cobweb, and kill me a red humblebee upon a thistle. And Monsieur, bring me the honey bag, and do not fetch too much in the action, for I would loathe for you to drop the honey bag. Where's Peace Blossom?
Ready? What's your wish?
Nothing, mustard seed, but to help carry Cobweb scratch. I must to a barber. For methinks I'm marvelous hairy about the face.
No.
And I'm such a tender ass that when my hair do tickle me, I must scratch.
What? Wilt thou hear some music, my sweet love?
I have a marvelous ear for music. Let's get the tongs and bones. Tan tana tan 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 tara. Chalti hai kya 9 se 12. Oh, say, sweet love, what thou desirest to eat? Truly, मुझे भुट्टा खाना है. I could munch your good dry oats. Oh, and a bottle of sweet hay. I have a venturous fairy that shall seek the squirrel's hoard and fetch the new nuts. I would rather a handful or two of dried peas. Peas. वो चना चाट मंगाते हैं ना उधर से. Spicy. But I pray you, let your people not stir me, for I have an exposition of sleep come upon me. Fairies, be gone, and be always away. Sleep now, and I will wind thee in my arms. So doth the woodbine, the sweet honeysuckle gently and twist. The female ivy so enrings the barky fingers of the elm. Oh, how I love thee! How I dote on thee!
Welcome, good Robin. Seest thou this sweet sight? Oh, her dotage now I do begin to pity. For meeting her of late behind the wood, seeking sweet favors for this hateful fool, I did upbraid her and fall out with her. For she, his hairy temple then had rounded with cornet of fresh and fragrant flowers, and that same dew, which sometime by the bud was wont to swell like round and orient pearls, stood now between the pretty floweret's eyes, like tears that did their own disgrace bewail. While I, at my pleasure, taunted her, and she, in mild terms, begged my patience, I then did ask of her her changeling child, which straight she gave me, and her fairy sent to bear him to my bower in fairyland. And now I have the boy. But I will undo this hateful imperfection of her eyes, and gentle Puck, take this transformed scalp from off the head of this swain, that he, waking when the other do, may all to the city back again repair, and think no more of this night's accidents, but as the fierce vexation of a dream. But first, I will release my fairy queen. Be as thou wast wont to be, see as thou hast wont to see. Dance but, O Cupid's flower, had such force and blessed power. Now, my Titania, wake you, my sweet queen.
My overall, what visions have I seen? Me thought I was enamored of an ass.
Yeah, there lies your love.
How came these things to pass? Oh, how I loathe her visage now. Oh.
Silence a while. Robin, take off this head. Titania, music call, and strike more dead than common sleep of these five senses.
Music, oh, music, such is charmed sleep.
Now when thou wakes, let thine own fool's eye peep.
Sound music. My queen, come take hands with me and rock these grounds where all these sleepers be. Now thou and I are new in amity, and will tomorrow midnight solemnly dance in Duke Theseus' house triumphantly, and bless it all fair prosperity. And there shall the pairs of faithful lovers be, wedded with Theseus, all in joy. Then, queen, trip we after night's shade. We the glow can compass soon, swifter than the wandering moon.
Come, my lord, and in our flight, tell me how it came this night that I, sleeping here, was found with these mortals on the ground.
God's my life. Stolen hence and left me asleep. I have had a most rare vision. I've had the dream past the wit of any woman to say what dream it was. Man is but an ass if he will go to expound this dream. Methought I was... No man can tell me what. Methought I was... And methought I had... Man is but a patched fool if he will offer to say what methought I had. Oh, the eyes of man had not heard, the ears of man had not seen, man's hands have not tasted, his tongue to conceive, nor his heart to report what my dream was. Oh. No. I will get Petter Quince to write a ballad of this dream, and it shall be called Bottom's Dream, because it hath no bottom. And I shall sing it in the latter end of the play, before the Duke. Oh, peradventure, to make it all the more gracious, I shall sing it at Thisbe's death.
Go on, one of you, find out the forester. Our observation is now performed. And now my love shall hear the music of my hounds. We will fare him up to the mountain's top and hear the musical confusion of hounds and echo in conjunction.
I was with Hercules and Cadmus once, when in a wood of Crete they bathed the bear with hounds of Sparta.
My hounds are made of the Spartan kind. Judge when you hear. But soft, what nymphs are these?
My lord, this, my niece here asleep, this Lysander, this Demetrius, this Helenus, old Nedar's Helenus. My lord, I wonder of their being here together.
Speak, Aegeus, is this not the day your niece should give answer of her choice?
It is, my lord.
Good morning, friends! Oh, Saint Valentine is past. Begin these woodbirds, but to couple now?
Pardon, my lord.
I pray you all stand up. I know that you two are rival enemies, but how comes this gentle concord in the world?
My lord, I shall reply amazedly. For as yet I swear, half sleeping, half waking, I cannot truly say how we came here. But as I think, for truly would I speak, and now I do bethink me. So it is. I came with Hermia hither. Our intent was to be gone from this city where we might, without the peril of the ancient law...
Enough! Enough! My lord, you have enough. I beg the law. I beg the law upon his head. They would have stolen away Demetrius. They would thereby to have defeated you and me. You of your wife. Me of my consent. Of my consent that she should be your wife.
My lord, fair Helenus told me of their still, of this their purpose hither to this wood, and I in fury hither followed them, and fair Helenus in fancy following me. But my good lord, I wot not by what power, but by some power it is my love to Hermia melted as the snow. What? Seems to me now as the remembrance of an idol god, which in my childhood I did dote upon. And all the faith, the virtue of my heart, the object, and the pleasure of mine eye is only Helen. To him, my lord, was I betrothed when I see Hermia. But like in sickness, did I loathe this food, but as in health, come to my natural taste. And now, I do wish it, love it, long for it, and will forevermore be true to it.
Fair lovers, you are fortunately met. Of this discourse, we more will hear anon. Aegis, I will obey your will, for in the temple...
No! I voted for you! Demetrius! You fool!
For in the temple, by and by with us, these couples shall eternally be knit. For the morning is now something worn, our purposed photography session shall be set aside. Away with us to our homes. We'll hold a feast, 3 by 3, in great solemnity.
Yay, feast! Oh, God.
These things seem small and undistinguishable, like far off mountains turned into clouds.
Methinks I see things with a parted eye when everything seems double.
So methinks, and I found Demetrius like a jewel, not mine own and mine own.
Are you sure that we are awake?
Yes.
It seems to me that yet we sleep, we dream. Do not you think the Duke was here and bid us follow him?
I and my uncle.
And Hippolyta.
And he bid us follow to the temple.
Yeah.
Why then we are awake?
Yes.
Let's follow him. And by the way, let us recount our dreams.
Bottom! This play! My life finished. मेरा लाइफ इतना खराब हो गया
Have you sent to Bottom's house? Has he come home? He cannot be heard of. Out of doubt, वो transport आ गई.
If she come not, then the play is mad. It goes not forward. Doth it?
No, it is not possible. There is not a single woman in all our city able to discharge Pyramus but Bottom.
No, she has simply the best wit of any handicraft woman.
Oh, tipster and the best person. She is a very paramour for a sweet voice.
You must say paragon. A paramour is, God bless us, a thing of naught.
Actors! The Duke is coming from the temple, and there is 2 or 3 lords and ladies more married. If our sport had gone forward, we had all been made.
Oh, sweet bully Bottom!
Where are these actors? Where are these hearts?
Deo Paolo re! Most courageous day! Most happy hour!
Actors, I am to discourse wonders. Ask me not one.
Let us hear it, sweet Bottom.
Not a word.
Bottom!
All I will tell you is that the Duke had dined. Get your apparels ready. Good strings to your beards. New ribbons to your pumps. Meet presently at the palace. Every actor look over his part. For the short and long is, our play is preferred. In any case, let this me have clean linen, and let not he who plays the lion pare his nails, for they shall hang out for the lion's claws. And dear actors, eat no garlic nor onion, for we are to utter sweet breath. And I have no doubt but to hear them say, It is a sweet comedy. Enough. No more words. Away. Go away.
चलो चलो चलो
Strange, my Theseus, what these lovers speak of.
More strange than true. I never may believe these antique fables, nor fairy toys. Lovers and madmen have such seething brains, such shaping fantasies that apprehend more than cool reason ever comprehends.
But all the story of the night told over, and all their minds transfigured so together. More witnesseth than fancy's images, and grows to something of great constancy, but howsoever strange and admirable.
Oh, here come the lovers, full of joy and mirth. Joy, gentle friends, joy and fresh days of love accompany your hearts.
More than to us, wait in your royal bed, your royal walks, your royal boats.
Come now, what mass, what dances shall we have? Where is the usual manager of mirth? What revels are in hand? Is there no play to ease the anguish of a torturing hour? Call Philostrate. Say, what abridgment have you for this evening? What mass, what music? How shall we beguile this lazy time if not with some delight?
A play there is, my lord, some 10 words long.
Who are they that do play it?
A hard-handed company men that work in our city.
We will hear them. Go bring them in.
So please, your
Yeah,
grace,
let her approach.
the prologue is ready.
Yeah, let her approach.
Gentles, Swagatam. Perchance you wonder at this show, but wonder on till truth making all things plain. This man, bottom. This man is Pyramus, if you would know. Nigata. This beauteous lady, Thisbe, is certain. This man with lime आणि rough cast म्हणजे आपलं अरे this man with lime and rough cast doth present wall. That vile wall, that vile wall, अरे no. That vile wall that did these lovers sunder, and through walls chink. Poor souls, they are content to whisper, at the which let no man wonder. This lady with lantern, kutra, and bush of thorn presented moonshine. For if you will know, by moonshine did these lovers think no scorn to meet at Ninus' tomb. There they are too. Woo-hoo! This grisly beast, which lion hides by name, the trusty Thisbe, coming first by night, did scare away, or rather did affright. And as she fled, her mantle she did fall, which lion, while with bloody mouth did staining. Anon comes Pyramus, sweet youth and tall, and finds his Thisbe's mantle slain, whereat with blade, with bloody, blameful blade, he bravely broached his boiling bloody breast. Oh. बिचारी tearing in mulberry shade. हे बघितल्यावर his dagger drew and died. For all the rest, let lion, moonshine, wall आणि lovers twain at large discourse while here they do remain.
I wonder if the lion be to speak.
No wonder, my lord. One lion may, when many asses do.
In the same interlude, it doth befall that I, once snubbed by name, present a wall.
As such a wall.
And such a wall, I would have you think that had in it crannied hole or ching, through which lovers, Pyramus and Thisbe did whisper often, secretly, chori chori, chupke chupke. This loam, this rough cast, this stone doth show that I am that same wall. The truth is so, this cranny is right and sinister, through which fearful lovers are to whisper, chori chori, chupke chupke.
अच्छा माइला दीवार है मच्छरदानी.
Oh, Pyramus draws near the wall. Silence.
Jamie, 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 Aja, 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 oh grim look night, oh night with hue so black, oh night whichever art, when the day is not, oh night, oh night, oh night, alack, alack, alack. I fear my Thisbe's promises forgot. And thou, O wall, O sweet, lovely wall, that stands between her father's ground and mine. O wall, O sweet, O lovely wall, show me thy chink to blink with mine eye. Yahoo! Da-da-da, da-da-da. Thanks, courteous wall. Sorry. But what see I? No Thisbe do I see. Wicked wall! Through whom I see no bliss. Cursed be thy stones for thus deceiving me.
The wall, methinks, being sensible, should curse again.
No, sir, he must not. But thus deceiving me is Thisbe's cue. She is to appear now, you shall see. No.
Oh, wall, full often hast thou heard my moans, for parting my fair Pyramus and me. My cherry lips have often kissed thy stone.
ओए, ये रिहर्सल में नहीं था.
Thy stones with lime and hair knit up in thee.
I see a voice. Now will I to the chink spy to see my Thisbe's face. Thisbe? Hey, Thisbe! Thisbe!
My love thou art, my love. I think.
Think what thou wilt. I am thy lover's grace, and like Lymander trusty still.
And I, like Helen, till the fates may kill.
Not Ranja to hear was so true.
As he to Ranja, I to you.
Oh, kiss me through this vile hall.
Oh, I kissed the wall, soul. Not your lips at all.
Will thou at Nini's tomb?
No.
Ninus's tomb meet me straight away.
Thy life, thy death, I come without delay.
Thus have I won. My part discharged, and being done, thus fall away it doth go.
All is gone.
Oh, now is a better time for the neighbors. Oh. Here come two noblemen in a man and a lion.
You ladies, you whose gentle hearts do fear the smallest monstrous mouse that creeps on floor, may now perchance both quake and tremble here when lion,
rough in wildest rage doth roar, then know that I, once like the joiner am, a lion fell, nor else no lion's dam. For if I should as come as lion come in strife, 'twere pity on my life.
What a gentle beast and of a good conscience.
The very best at a beast, my lord. तुझे तो award मिलना चाहिए.
Miles a very fox for his valor.
Yeah, and a goose for his discretion. Oh, let's listen to the moon.
Elalten doth the horned moon present. Elalten doth the horned moon present. Myself, the man in the moon do seem to be.
What? The horns are invisible within the circumference. She's no crescent.
All I want to say is, I want to tell all of you that this lantern is the moon. I am the man in the moon. This thorn bush, my thorn bush. This dog, my dog. Okay?
Oh, yes, good. But why all this should be in the lantern? This all are in the moon. Silence. Here comes Thisbe. La 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 la.
This is old Nini's tomb. Ninus's tomb. Where is my love?
Well done, Shakespeare. Well done.
Well shown, moon.
गजब दहाड़े हो तुम.
Well moused, lion.
But silence. Here comes Piras.
चांद फिर निकला मगर तुम ना आए. Sweet moon, I thank thee for thy sunny beams. I thank thee, moon, sunny beams. Beams! For by thy golden, gracious, glittering gleams, I trust to take of truest Thisbe sight. But oh spite, oh mark, poor night, what dreadful dole is here?
Lion was there.
Oh dainty duck, oh dear, thy mantle good. What? Stained by blood? Blood? Approach, your furies fell. Oh, fates come, cut thread and thrum. Quail, crush, conclude, quell.
This passion and the death of a dear friend would go near to make a man look sad.
Beshrew my heart, but I pity the man.
Wherefore, O nature, didst thou lions frame? Since lion vile hath here deflowered my dear, which was the fairest dame that lived, that loved, that liked, that looked with cheer. Oh, tears, come, confound. Out, sword. And wound the pap of Pyramus. Aye, that left pap, that where the heart does. Thus die I. Thus. Now am I dead? Now am I fled? My soul is in the sky. Tongue, lose thy light. Moon, take thy flight. Now die. Die.
How chance moonshine is gone before Thisbe comes back and finds her lover?
She'll find him in the starlight. Oh, here she comes, and her passion ends the play.
Asleep, my love? What? Dead, my dove? Oh! Oh! Oh!
Oh God.
Oh, Pyramus, arise! Speak! Speak! Quite dumb? Dead. Dead. A tomb must cover thy sweet eyes, these lily lips, this cherry nose, these yellow cowslip cheeks are gone. Are gone. Lovers make moan. His eyes were green as leeks. Oh, sisters three, come, come to me, with hands as pale as milk, lay them in gold, since you have shore which shears his thread of silk. Tongue not a word. Come, trusty sword, come, blade my breast imbue. And farewell, friends, thus Thisbe ends. Adieu. Adieu. Adieu.
Moonshine and Lion are left to bury the dead.
Oh, and wall too.
No, sir. The wall is down that parted their fathers. Would you rather an epilogue of the same? Or a
No epilogue, I pray you. For your play needs no excuse. No excuse, for when all the players are dead, there need none to be blamed. But come, your burger mask.
Hey!
Okay. The iron hand of midnight had told 12. Sweet lovers, to bed. It is almost fairy time. I fear we might outsleep this coming morn, having overwatched this night. Sweet friends, to bed.
Good night.
Good night.
Now the hungry lion roars, and the wolf behouts the moon, whilst the heavy ploughman snores, fordone. Now the wasted brands do glow. Whilst the screech owl screeching loud puts the wretch that lies in woe in remembrance of a shroud. Now it is the time of night, that the graves all gaping wide, everyone lets forth his fright, in the churchway paths to glide, and we fairies that do run by triple-headed steam, from the presence of the sun, following darkness like a dream, now are frolic. Not a mouse shall disturb this hallowed house. I've been sent with broom before to sweep the dust behind that door.
Through the house, give glimmering light by the dead and drowsy fire. Every elf and fairy sprite hop as light as bird from briar. And this, did ye after me, sing it and dance it trippingly.
First rehearse your song by rote, to each word a wobbling note. Hand in hand with fairy grace, we will sing and bless this place.
Now, until the break of day, through this house each fairy stray to the best bright bed will we, which by us shall blessed be, and the issue there create ever shall be fortunate. And so shall all the couples three ever true in loving be, and the blots of nature's hand shall not in their issue stand. Never mole, nor scarred, harelip, nor mark prodigious, such as despised in nativity, shall upon their children be. With this field you consecrate, every fairy take his gate, and each several chamber blessed through this palace with sweet peace, and the owner of it blessed, ever shall in safety rest. Trip away, make no stay, meet me all by break of day.
If we shadows have offended, think but this, and all is mended. That you have but slumbered here, while these visions did appear. And this weak and idle theme, no more yielding but a dream. Gentles, do not reprehend. If you pardon, we will mend. And as I am an honest puck, if we have an earned luck, now to scape the serpent's tongue, we will make amends ere long, or else the puck a liar call. So give me your hands, if we be friends. And Robin shall restore amends.